All right, so the next thing I want to tell you about is how we estimate the height of a tree. And this is really an estimation method. Now, measuring the height of a tree can be very accurate, where we would go to the top of the tree and measure it, drop a tape measure from the top of the tree down to the bottom, and we get a pretty accurate measure, okay? Or we could use a laser rangefinder, which would shoot a laser beam to the top of the tree and measure the distance to the tree, to the top of the tree, and through triangulation or trigonometry will measure the height of the tree, okay? Both of those things require that you have either fancy equipment or a lot more time, because you need to run a tape measure out. This method that I'm going to show you is more of an estimate, but it's much better than just trying to guess. Okay? So this method is really just using a simple proportion method. Okay? You'll get somebody whose height that you know. Look over this way. This is Diana. She's standing next to the base of the tree. We know Diana's height. It's about 1.8 meters. Okay? She is 1.8 meters. All right? So what we would try and do is work out how many Dianas, if we stack them one on top of each other, would make it to the top of the tree. Okay? Now we need to be a reasonable distance away so that we can see up to the top of the tree. And what we would do then is we would stick out our hand and we would estimate from arm's length. Diana's height is about the length of my hand. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I take about 6, maybe 7 hands, multiply it by 1.8, I would have an estimate of the height of that tree. Okay? Now, you get more accurate the further you are away from the tree. From here, we're starting pretty rapidly to get into error, okay, because we are covering more distance the further we go up for each hand. Okay, so it's certainly not 100% measure, but it certainly gives you a more objective measure than just looking at the height of the tree and saying, oh, that's about 20 meters tall. Okay, so instead 7 times 1.8 will give you an estimate of the tree or height. Okay.